guys surprisingly showed me some information of what Envy said about the complex.
He ain't like that shit.
Complex what?
The top power media guys.
The top power media guys. So Envy, then can you say what Envy said?
Hip hop media. Yeah, hip hop media.
Most powerful
hip hop.
Can you say what Envy said?
I'm not saying none of Envy said.
Can you say? You know what Envy said?
I can find it. If
Please
you hold it down for a second.
Please.
Here.
Why you don't say it?
I don't know what he said. I don't. So my thing is that
find out either.
I did try to find out.
We told you, and you still got somebody else looking it up. Why you don't find it and read it to your audience?
My thing is
that's
this.
your man.
My thing is this. You've act like you've never been in the middle of two friends not agreeing.
When his man was in somewhere, hurt, crying, boiled up in the corner.
He said, "Y'all do know that complex list is bullshit." ... Let's be honest.
Not mad at
... What's bigger than Breakfast Club AM?
Mad things.
Or the fact that Charla owns a podcast company with a bunch of successful podcasts.
With that lie. We have to stop that lie too.
Why? I thought he does own it. So what is he? He doesn't own?
I don't know. Ask him. That's your.
So why you said? Well, I don't know Charlamagne.
Don't ask me nothing.
But I'm asking you. You said we got to stop that lie. How do? That's hate. How do you? Don't throw my Don't throw my phone, bro.
He also added his late night show and the fact that he is the go-to guy for every other show. ... He went a dot short on this one.
Is he the go-to guy?
Yo, put my comments back on the screen, dog. I don't want to hear what Flip talking about.
I guess these lists are like assholes. Everyone has one.
My main thing is this. Here's the thing. I can see the hate.
There's a little hate in there.
I can see it. I understand it. A slight at the homie, at my brother Joe Budden, because Joe Budden had the Joe Budden Network. I just want to mind my business because it's two people that I know. At the same time, I do feel like Envy, that's hate.
Oh, would you look at that?
That's disgusting.
And that's
we don't do that. We from Queens.
That's what a friend does.
I don't need you to do that, nigga. You
that's
can't
what
tell
a
me
friend does.
No, that's hate. But if you're not gonna talk, you gotta hold me down on this one. E, that's hate. E, that's hate. I don't know the logistics. Yo, stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know the logistics. I love you. You know, you my man. I'm doing what them niggas did. I love you. I love you. You my man. You my man, E. You my man.
Yo, that's some hate. I love you, though. You my man. We gonna talk on the phone later, yo. I love you.
No, but what's
we go back. I love you, but that's hate.
What should I've had done when you told me?
Maybe nothing, man. Maybe I'm just shooting shit for content. Who knows?
Do you really feel that that's a shot at you, though?
Well, yeah, it was a shot at me.
Have you ever had issues with Envy? Because I invited him up here and we called him.
I don't have issues with anybody.
Stop doing it.
But it's true. You don't find out that there's an issue until somebody lets it be known there's an issue. And with me, they don't really let it be known as an issue. They play cool.
We called him. We spoke to him. And
they play cool because I'm number one. So they got to. They have a choice. It's like friend by force.
Well, obviously he don't want to be his friend because he just.
I wasn't even talking about Envy. That's my man. I was talking about.
So wait, what? Because that's what I'm saying. We come back from Block Gang and all that. The mixtapes.
That's
remember?
why I need to hear him say what he said for me to acknowledge it. I need to hear.
Explain the hate.
I need to hear. Maybe he has a well thought out opinion that, as my man, I can respect and understand. Maybe, like, I don't just write it off. But the optics of it from the outside looking in is it looks hateful. But you got to confirm the hate. You got to confirm the hate.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Joe Budden and Queen's Flip responding to DJ Envy's rant that he posted on Instagram about Charlamagne not receiving the #1 spot on Complex's media personality power ranking list that they just put out and everything like that. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think overall in the comment section about it. And I'm going to add the links in the description where you can watch that clip in full later on Joe Budden channel where him and Queen's Flip do a little live stream thing on that now. This is like episode number 5. And there's several layers to this overall conversation. First, the list side of it. There's a lot of people that release lists. We see them all the time in this game, and then they raise up controversy, conversations, and all that. And all these lists are subjective. Everybody's going to have their own opinion about who they like more and things like that. The one thing I can say I will look at a list and hold it with higher regard and respect is when you give a criteria and guidelines for the list. And they did this with Complex. They made it clear, hey, this list right here is not based off of the platform. It's about the commentary, the banner, the consistency. They put all the critiques up. So that means what DJ Envy was saying in his rant about, hey, Charlamagne got these podcasts, Breakfast Club is this and this and that. That's null and void in this conversation right here. Of course, the platform is always going to hold weight to the conversation at the same time, even though you say we ain't basing off a platform. But that would mean that Envy Point, it don't add up in this conversation overall. And then secondly, I'll say this, Joe Budden said him and Envy, they cool, whatever, to his knowledge. He said he has to see what point he was pressing there before he calls it hate. But looking at it right now, it looks like, hey, you saying Charlamagne should be number one, but nigga, I got number one. So what are you saying, nigga? You don't think my shit on point? Or the nigga say, well, nah, bro, it ain't no disrespect to you. Charlamagne my man, though. It's just an opinion. So, him not really speaking on it, he put it on Instagram, and you know how the game go. The blog's going to pick it up, they going to repost it, and they don't get the commentary context with it. So they can leave people in the realm a little bit. So they'll sort that out and everything like that. But I'll tell y'all this, bro. It's crazy to see Complex give Joe Budden number one. Because even when he was doing Everyday Struggle, before the Spotify deal, I already felt Joe Budden had the number one podcast in the space because of the simple fact, the consistency of it, the amount of content he was putting out, it was staying updated with everything going on, and on top of the fact that it was early in that space, and on top of the fact that he didn't have to have guests on there. So no matter how you slice the pie, the platform of Joe Budden at that time, I felt that it was number one in the hip-hop space, whether I didn't like it or not. And I was wondering, like, damn, why wouldn't, like, they don't see the future here? I didn't understand why Complex didn't give Joe Budden what he was asking for at the door. So to see them now come back, and I guess they might have hired somebody from the outside to do the list and everything, because it's like, damn, he was on y'all team. He the number one nigga in the media personality space. Why wouldn't y'all work out a respectable and honorable deal with him to keep him on the platform? Because that's what I was like, y'all gonna drop the ball like that Everyday Struggle? But, hey, we live and we learn. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this overall. The Joe Budden podcast, I like what they doing with the new setup, too. Queens Flip, Melissa Ford, Ice-Ish, all this, everything they doing, even the element of the live stream that they done brought with Queens Flip in, all of it's going up for sure. And tell me what y'all think about the overall list. You can look at it and comment. I'll say this right here is cool. Few of them, I was like, I don't even know what you doing on here yet, but do your thing. But, overall, it was a pretty cool list. Just know it's about the personality, not the platform. Of course, the platform can hold a little weight in it, but it was overall what you do as a person and you bring single-handedly to the game on this side of it. Tell me what y'all think, man. Mo coming, 1,000, stay on your pick.